Hey, hi, and welcome back. This is one of my favorite places in Ann Arbor, and it is the University of Michigan Detroit Observatory that was built in 1854. If you don't know where this is, it is on Observatory, which is down from the cemetery, down from the Peony Garden, and one of those reference points that I always laugh when people give. It is right across the street from where the entrance to the old University of Michigan Hospital used to be. So I hope that's not too confusing. Unfortunately, shortly we're going to say it's right up the hill from where Angelo's used to be. At any rate, it's still there. It's been there, as I said, since 1854. So I encourage you, if you've not been there for a while, to go. It is still operational. You can go there. Check out the website for the observatory, and you can find out about the hours. So it was built, as I said, in 1854, paid for by several Detroit businessmen, which explains the name U of M Detroit Observatory. This was the first major research facility at the University of Michigan. At the time of installation, the Fitz refractor was the third largest telescope in the world, and for many years, the Meridian Circle telescope was used to set the railroad time for southeast Michigan. James Craig Watson, the Detroit Observatory's second director, left an indelible effect on both our observatory here in Ann Arbor and the astronomical community. In 1863, Watson discovered his first asteroid, 79 Evirynome, I think that's how it's pronounced. Over the subsequent 15 years, 100 asteroids will be discovered worldwide, and 21 of them will be discovered by Watson. Today, both the Fitz and the Meridian Circle telescope are in working order, like I said, and on viewing nights, the Fitz is available to the public to look through. So again, check out the website for the observatory. As always, I ask for comments from people, and here are some reflections and memories I received. A great place, deep Ann Arbor roots. I'm glad they've taken good care of it all of these years. Absolutely. And I hopefully it'll be around forever. But they've kept it in wonderful, pristine condition, as you can see from this photograph. Another quote: if you're interested in the history of this building, you might want to read the book on it by the woman who restored it, Dr. Patricia Weitzel. The name of the book is A Creation of His Own, Tappan's Detroit Observatory. Another one is conjure up romantic mid-19th century clear starry nights spent viewing the wonders of the universe through this state-of-the-art technological marvel. And again, it certainly was in 1854. As always, I add a perspective piece to this. What else was happening in the world? But Ann Arbor was building this. By the way, it is built on in what continues to be the highest point in Ann Arbor, which was logical. And of course, back then, there was no light pollution. This basically sat by itself on a hillside. Now, of course, that's not the case, but it's still worth a visit and worth a look at our universe through this magnificent, historical, iconic part of Ann Arbor. So in the rest of the world, for the first time, coal gas is used to light major streets, and this was in San Francisco, again, 1854. Also, Elijah Grave invents an elevator brake and starts a company in manufacturing elevators that will hoist freight. He demonstrates the elevator at the World's Fair in New York City. And also in 1854, the Fugitive Slave Act is passed, which provides for the return of slaves brought to free states. And Michigan and the Ann Arbor area and Saline and Ypsilanti were very active in terms of the Underground Railroad at that time. So those are the observations and those are the perspectives. I again encourage you to walk by and see. Like I said, this is a magnificent building taken care of and one of the gems of our spectacular community. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned.